What's up, everybody? This is Zach, joined along with
Josh Grelle.
Josh. How are you enjoying Fandom Con?
It's been fantastic. It's been a great weekend. A little wet.
A little wet, yeah.
little bit of wet, but hey,
It is Florida.
Yeah, I should have expected it.
Yeah, the weather, it's when it looks good, it's right around the corner.
Well, hey, Texas is we had some pretty freakish weather this year too. So we're used to the water. It's California that needs it more than I think anybody right now.
That's
so
the
why can't we
thing.
just ship it that way?
Here you go, California.
Yeah, come on.
So, you're a voice actor.
Yes.
How did you get into the business?
From the time I was about 3 or 4, cartoons were kind of just my first big love. My first words in this world were DuckTales, woohoo.
Yes.
Disney Afternoon, Gargoyles. Just grew up on a very steady diet of all sorts of just really great cartoons. Was also just a big fan of acting. My mother put me into theater when I was about 5 years old and fell in love with it. And the two just eventually kind of mixed, yeah, pretty much. And my senior year of high school, I got the phone number for ADV Films, their Monster Island Studios branch in Austin, Texas, before they closed down, and got my first gig with them and started making connections, started meeting people and getting experience in the booth, and moved to Houston, started doing more stuff there, then moved to Dallas, where I live now, and been working now in 2 months, I will have been doing this for 12 years.
Wow, that's a long time doing it, but
it's crazy.
You seem to have fun with it.
Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to do. So.
And growing up with the cartoons in the 90s is the best way to do it.
Oh, my God. Late 80s, early 90s. Yeah. It's the golden age of cartoons.
Duck, just all
Rescue
of those.
Rangers, Animaniacs, Freakazoid, Tailspin.
Just amazing. So other than cartoons, what is something that you grew up with? Like
Star Wars.
It's
my biggest, that's what I love the most is Star Wars. In fact, actually, myself and a couple of other voice actors that work for Funimation, Brina Palencia and J. Michael Tatum, we recently started doing a voices for a fan-made Star Wars series, audio drama that just started. It's going to be an ongoing thing. I'm playing I'm the narrator. I'm also going to be doing a couple of other characters. They both Tatum and Brina have their own characters as well in the show, and it's ongoing fan audio drama.
That is really cool.
It's awesome. We're enjoying it. The story takes place 25 years after the Battle of Yavin. Opens up with outside of Endor. And it's just a fun little adventure on there. It's called The Lost Spectre, and you can listen to it at fancanon.com. It's also on iTunes. Just look for The Lost Spectre or Fan Canon.
I'm a huge expanded universe guy.
Yeah, same here, dude. I was so I was kind of heartbroken when Disney said that the expanded universe. But technically, they were never. Yeah. They were never canon. It just sucks that it's like, okay, well, now Mara Jade's not in there anymore. Thrawn is gone. Wraith Squadron's gone. Like, just all these things. The Yuzhong Vong War. Yes. Kyle Katarn.
Yeah.
It's all these great characters, great thing. But hey, at least Chewbacca's alive now.
Exactly.
Right.
That is the one silver lining.
The one
out of
saving
it all.
grace. Did you see the international trailer that just hit? Chewbacca being all like Demolition Man.
Yes,
like,
I love it.
Chewie's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I looked at it, I was like,
yeah, no, my girlfriend got a picture of me when the Super Bowl commercial hit of just I was red as an apple and just
the great thing is all of the nerds watching football.
Oh, heck yeah. That's the first football game I've tuned into probably in 10 years.
Yeah, so I'm ready for Star Wars.
Yeah, same here. The whole world is ready for more Star Wars.
I have to ask, since it's come up.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
It goes back and forth, man. Like these days, I find myself more and more drawn to Luke, but mostly the idea of the expanded universe Luke, him being the Grand Master, and like how he grew into being this sage-like great leader, but he was still such a good guy. Like he's still a father. He still has that kind of young adventurous spirit that he always had, but he's got a lot more wisdom. And I really appreciate that level of that those aspects of how that character grew. So now I'm just kind of waiting to see. So right now, until we start seeing the new movies, I really don't have a favorite now until because now I need to. Everything's a clean slate.
Yeah, it's all like what's going to happen here. Other than Star Wars.
Okay.
What was something that you grew up on?
Well, pretty much any sort of sci-fi fantasy or adventure. I loved Indiana Jones. I love Star Trek as well. I'm a big Star Trek fan. I love video games. I'm a big gamer these days. I'm part of the PC master race, you know.
Yeah,
and love I've been playing MMOs for a very long time. I was in Warcraft for like 7-8 years,
Dang.
and right now I'm just playing Guild Wars 2 since it's
One of
free,
my
free to
one
play.
One of my friends, he loves Guild
Dude,
Wars, the
it's
new
awesome.
expansion
Yes,
and everything.
I just started Heart of the Thorns. It's so good, and I'm also like I love space fighter combat and space stuff. So
Have you started Elite Dangerous? Have you played any of it?
oh yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. Me and my brother are playing Elite right now. I'm waiting for Horizons to hit. But I love that game so much. Waiting for Star Citizen. Star Citizen's going to kind of be the I don't have a life anymore. This is everything. The only game I need is Star Citizen. But until then, like Elite Dangerous has been like. It's been filling that void that I've had in my life for a long time, it's great.
All right, so how would you suggest someone getting into voice acting, since that's the vein of what you do?
Right. Most of what I tell people is become an actor. It's where I started. I never took an acting class. I never like those were not available to me growing up in my little small hometown in Texas. We didn't have my high school did not offer any sort of drama class or anything like that. It was just football and church. But
understand that one.
I learned by doing. I stayed with community theater. Occasionally, if there was like a nice little theater program I could do in another city, I would try to do that. But for the most part, I just learned by doing, and I carved my own path into this. Like I just like getting the phone number. It was kind of a right place at the right time type thing. And like luck is always a factor. A lot of people don't like to admit that, but luck is always a factor. But aside from that, is you have to be easy to work with. You have to be available to work with. You have to be able to take direction. It's great to always have a good attitude as well. And then there's also a little bit of luck. But other than those factors, the one thing that you can always count on that you have control over, aside from just having a good attitude, is actually getting the training and putting in the time to
the preparation.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the more experience you have, the more past experiences in theater or in life that you can pull from to add into a character, that's just more ammo in your gun, man.
Yeah.
Like it's worth its weight in gold, and that's what I would tell anybody. If you're in high school, or if you have a university near you, or just a community theater or anything like that, get the experience. And also, don't be afraid to play around with your voice and to kind of figure out what you can do with it. Like it's an instrument like anything else. Like, it's just like learning how to play, a saxophone or a piano. Once you get the basics of it down, you can start to really play with it and figure out what you can do. It's just fine-tuning it.
Well, that's good advice right there. Luck, unfortunately, has some things to do with getting into things.
Oh, yeah, always.
Last thing.
Okay.
If you heard glass breaking, what would you think of?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There we go. Yeah, I was trying to get you to go to the words wrestling.
Heck yeah. Oh, see, that's what you said growing up with it. But it was like I don't really go back to it that often because like it was wrestling was something that kind of entered in my life when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
And it ended like halfway through my high school career where I kind of got out of it because after a while, like when Stone Cold left, I was just like I really have no interest in this anymore. I got to meet him and get an autograph and stuff from him when I was a kid, and I got to see him. Like I went to a Raw live, I went to a SmackDown live, and I got to go to WrestleMania in New York. And so
cool.
And after that, I was just like, I think I'm
you
done.
got the
I'm done with that.
Yeah.
It's all good. But like anime and Star Wars, Star Trek, all the sci-fi fantasy stuff I grew up with, Lord of the Rings, and all those things. Those are the things that have consistently stuck with me. So like when I say. It's just wrestling just doesn't always pop into my head. But you say glass shatters, and it's the rattlesnake
right there. Stone Cold. Now, how can our viewers find you?
I'm on Facebook. You just search me, Josh Grelle. Look for a picture of me looking somewhat demonic. Same on Twitter, just at Josh Grelle, Grelle. You can also find me on. I guess. Well, no, my DeviantArt isn't really that. I don't really do anything with my DeviantArt anymore, so don't forget about that. But Facebook, Twitter, easiest ways to find me, and also at conventions.
Okay.
If I happen to be going to one.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Josh.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, man.
Have a week.